Hi, it's Cheryl. Welcome to Homebridge Studio. Today I have 3 Valentines but also spring pieces that I'm going to share with you. I have asked you the question before, do you decorate for Valentine's Day? I really don't. But I might put a couple of things out, but usually they're the things that I make. But I really do enjoy doing this, and I challenge myself by trying to make things that are more transitional. So they could be out all year long, or for Valentine's Day, or for spring. I've had a couple videos with some bubblegum pink and bright red ideas because there's some of you out there that like that too. So I might have one more video that will do Valentine's Day, that I'll do Valentine's slash transitional spring pieces in. And then after that, I will go all towards spring, which I am really looking forward to. Anyway, enough said. Let's just get out there and craft something. Okay, so number 1. This is just a kind of an ornament. I'm putting together a little Valentine's tree that I will reveal to you in about a week or two. Anyway, I picked this up from Hobby Lobby. It's metal in the back. It was $2.99, but it was 50% off. So I thought that was a deal. And then it had wood on the front of it. I have these transfers. I pointed that flower I was going to use it, but I didn't, and I'll show you why. And then I have the transfers from the Dollar Tree. I also have this mineral chalk paint, and I'm going to paint just the wood part of this heart. I think I told you it was from Hobby Lobby. This was just gorgeous, and at 50% off, I thought it was a steal. It's so pretty. Now, excuse me, I'm losing my voice. My brush here was wet, and that's why it looks kind of funky when I'm painting it. It was too wet. So I ended up giving it a coat that you can see the brush strokes in. Then I dried it really well, and then I came back in with this little dabber here so you couldn't see the brush strokes at all. And of course, it needed 2 coats of paint on it. I really do like this mineral. It looks really beautiful with pink or black or white. Anyway, after the second coat dried, now I have some Mod Podge, and I'm down to the bottom of the barrel here. This is that little bottle from the Dollar Tree. I just put a coat on that. And then just make sure that dries really, really well. And the reason that I put the Mod Podge on before I put the transfer on is because the transfer will not transfer onto the whatever you're transferring it onto. In this case, it's wood. And as you saw there, I was trying to figure out if I could put a flower on here. And I couldn't figure it out because this love was really big. But I'm glad I didn't, because this turned out, for a Dollar Tree piece, this turned out really, really beautiful, as you will see in a minute. And I just, cut this out. I had a popsicle stick, and I just had to go over it really well a few times, but it turned out really well. And like I said, you have to put Mod Podge on it, and it has to be completely dry before you put the transfer on it. Make sure the transfer is completely dry so you don't have any smudging or blurring, and then put Mod Podge on top of that to protect it, and that is it. And I think this is so pretty. And now I could have just put a flower in the middle. It would have been just as pretty too. Okay, number 2. I have this wood piece, and I bought that from Hobby Lobby just the other day. It was 50% off of $6.99, so $3.50. I bought those small hearts from Hobby Lobby. They were like $1. I have the rope. I have that in a chalk paint in the color Elephant, so it's a dark gray. And so I just love that little pitberry wreath thing from Hobby Lobby. I couldn't resist. I know I have a lot of stuff, but nothing like that. So I snatched it up, and I thought, I am not going to put it in my stash for next year. I am going to make something with it like within the next couple days. So I painted this whole heart in, and I just put one color on it in the Elephant chalk paint. And now I have this plaster color, and I have a dry brush. So it can't be wet, because if it can be wet, you'll just smear it more. But dry brush, I think, is a cooler effect for what I was looking for. And anyway, a big thank you to all of my subscribers. You are amazing, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And I thank you for all of your likes, your shares, and of course, I always love to hear from you. And if you're just stopping by, welcome to my channel, Homeward Studio. I do thrift flips, budget-friendly decor, seasonal decor, Dollar Tree DIYs, and so much more. So why not tap the subscribe button and the bell notification so you won't miss a thing? And of course, it really helps me out a ton. So I did a medium kind of distress on this. I love the sharp contrast of like white and black, or white and gray, pink and gray. I just love that. Anyway, I'm just kind of forming this, and now I'm going to glue it on, but I don't think glue is strong enough for this. So I found some wired cord here that I just had in my stash, and I'm just going to put it around the wreath on the top and just attach it through those two holes. So I put it around the wreath, and then I put both of those pieces through the hole, so it pulls the wreath into it and you don't see it coming over the top. I hope that makes sense, because if I would have put one in and then tied it onto the back, then you would have seen it hanging, and I didn't want to see it hanging. I just wanted it to look like it was in place there. And so that cord matches the cord around the pitberry wreath. And so then, because it was wired, I just tied it and rolled it around and then gave it a whole ton of hot glue. And now where the big pieces, these big hearts are, and where the form is kind of sitting against the heart, I just put just a little bit of hot glue down there just to reinforce it. It's not going to go anywhere because it's already up on top, but I didn't want it to be floppy either on the bottom. And so now I have this doily, and I know you can get them, but they're bigger at the Dollar Tree, and they were like $1 at Hobby Lobby, so I got these because I can make tons of stuff with them, and they were cheap. So I put the glue, and I know it's purple, but it does dry clear. You don't see it once it's dried. And then I just put it on with the stick glue. And then I just made a shoelace bow and put it on top of the heart. And then I have a button from my stash of buttons, and this is a wood looking button. And then I took another little one that's gray, and then I just glued that in the center. And now I have this rope. I have like a little cart. One day I should show you guys. It's my little crafting cart, so I put all of my things that I use every single time in my cart. It's a 3-tiered cart, and then in the bottom I'll put like little wood pieces and Jenga blocks and jute and stuff like that I use all the time too. So I had that rope left over, and I thought, oh yeah, that would look perfect on this. So you'll have to let me know. I love this piece, and I think I might keep this. Okay, number 3. And this is just really, really quick and really, really simple. And this obviously is a very short video. I bought this, and it was not on sale, unfortunately. These frames from Hobby Lobby. Sometimes the wood pile will go on sale. I have some ribbon, and then I have some string or some smaller ribbon, and these 4 frames. I'm just going to take one and make a little ornament out of it, and I like that one, but I wanted to show you the different ones that you get in there. So they're roughly like $1 a piece because it was $3.99. But like I said, sometimes it does go on sale. The wood pile does. And so anyway, I just take my mineral chalk paint here, and I'm painting the frame, and I had to get my brush a little damp because it's kind of hard to paint all these little swirls, and everything. So I got it damp, and it was easier for me to paint that. And I did put 2 coats on that. And now that it's dry, I have this ribbon. I thought it was so pretty. It's from the Dollar Tree, and I just really wanted to use it on something. And so I'm just going to measure it because I'm going to glue it on the back here. And I just had to cut it down, as you'll see me here. Yeah, and I don't know why I couldn't get this right. I just kept, oh, a little bit more, a little bit more. I kept cutting it, cutting it. And now, like I said, I'm just going to hot glue it on the back here. And then I'm just going to put a button right in the middle. That is it. And I'm going to put a little hanger on it because, like I said, I have a Valentine's Day tree that I'm going to share with you. Probably not the next video, but maybe the one after that. And that big pile of ribbon is just, I know they have them at Hobby Lobby, but they're nicer from Michael's if you have a Michael's around you. They're not really cheap, but use a coupon, and you know they're like $9.99, but use a coupon. And I've used this. I've had it for like 3 or 4 years. I've used it a ton, and I just think it's the perfect hanger for this. Let me know which one is your favorite. Now I'm going to show you the end, and there will be some pieces in here that you don't recognize because they are in some previous videos or they're coming up in another video, because I have my other video done already, and that will be in a couple days from now. And then so you'll have the whole full tutorial on all of these pieces. So like I said, I have a lot of transitional pieces, a lot of shabby chic, and a lot of kind of country. Like to throw all this kind of stuff together. And that is all, my friends. I thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video and I've inspired you. And you know I will be back very, very soon. So until then, you have a blessed week. Bye.